but something comes through from a long ways away, and it appears very, very quickly and makes a hard left-hand turn, kind of leaves a trail. It's got a light on it. It's not a firework. It's certainly not an airplane. And even the viewer that was taking the video, he was using his drone to observe the fireworks when this appeared, and it was quite surprising. So here's the fireworks from his drone. It's a little difficult to see in this format. This is the original format. It comes from way, way back here. There you see, did you see that flash up there? That's how fast it goes. Okay, it's already moving across the screen. I know it's impossible to see, but I'm going to... There's where he moved that drone over to that area because he saw it and it caught him by surprise. You're going to see a blinking light over here. I just want to get you in the right location. Right there. See it? It gets better. I put it in a different format. I know it's hard to see, but you can see a blinking light way back in the distance, and that would be to the south. And then this thing comes up and does a hard left-hand turn, just speeding by at an incredible speed. I'm going to go ahead and let it play through. In fact, I'll fast forward it through the fireworks. I'll let that stay in. And then I change the format. Okay, this is a close-up look, as good as I could get, where you can see it does have a light. Almost looks round, like maybe it's in some sort of an orb. I don't know. He even said it looked too fast to be an airplane. Totally took him by surprise. Okay, I'm going to do this in a different format. So you can see there a streak that it leaves. There's another streak. What I did, I took the segments of this thing because it was moving so fast and split the segments up into individual segments so we could at least get a look at, you know, part of this thing. There, see that flash? And you can see it, whoops, let me take it back. But anyway, you can see a trail back here. And I do it also in another format as well. This thing comes from way back here behind these hills. Comes up and makes a hard left-hand turn, which would be to the right of the screen. And then it's just out of sight in a matter of like 2 seconds. Unbelievable. Okay, here's where I switch formats. Here we go. You should be able to see it considerably better in this format here. Watch over here and it'll come up and make a hard sweeping left-hand turn. Now I'm focused in just on this object. Okay, see it? Did you see it come in? Left to right. Look at that. Unreal. So I don't know what that was. He didn't know what it was. He said it was definitely not an airplane. Wasn't anything to do with fireworks. You can see it way back here. Here it comes. Watch it make a sweeping left-hand turn. There it goes. I mean, that thing is gone in the blink of an eye. I don't know, guys. I know it's a little tough to see. That was the very best I could do. But it came at a very high rate of speed from way, way, way back here. Turned in front of this firework display that was right here in that bay. And went out to sea.
Peace, love, and light to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the God in me. I see you. I love you, my people. I hope you enjoyed that introduction. First and foremost, the reason why I played that introduction, and for those that may not know, that the 4th of July represents nothing but death and destruction. It's a satanic evil day. Now, you can go back and look at that day if you have any pictures or recordings, in particular that night and over fireworks. You will see that our star family was very much active on that day. There will not be another world war on this planet. The next world war will be against this entity and an artificial race and our star family. That will be it. That spacecraft shot out so fast, and it took pictures and observed real quick. And if that was a war that was going on, believe me, they would have shut that shit down. There would not be another world war on this planet other than the one that's going to happen between this entity, this artificial race, and our star family. Don't pay attention to that fake ass news. Donald Trump is trying to save these people here in America. That's what he's trying to do. That's why he's working hand in hand with Putin, and these fucking people trying to deem Putin as evil because Putin did not pull martial law with the UN in United States. This is what y'all not understanding. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. You need to wake up. And I'm not even talking to my people. I'm talking to all of these artificial races. The only reason why they deeming Putin as evil and Trump know the truth. Why you think it was only Trump and Putin sitting behind a closed door for over an hour? And then after he met with him, he had to go meet with the Queen.
And I'm going to read from you some quotes that we have from President Trump. This was off camera. This was the audio was not available. This was just some comments the president made to reporters on Air Force One. But he said that Putin said this. He said he didn't meddle. He said he didn't meddle. I asked him again. You can only ask him so many times. He said he didn't meddle. He absolutely didn't meddle in the election. Now, the president goes on to say this. He said, every time he sees me, he says he didn't do that. And I believe him. I really believe him when he tells me that he didn't meddle.
What's wrong with y'all? Wake up! Right after he met with Putin, he met with the Queen. Why would you need to meet with the Queen? Who was her? Who was her? She's the reptilian. That's who she is. They follow the same system that we would follow. They just switched it up and gave us the patrilineal system. Y'all not understanding this. The Queen is the most powerful person in the world. The Queen can walk up to anybody and shoot them right in the head, and she can get right in her car and pull off, and she will not get arrested. You people need to wake up to this. Trump knows the truth, and he's trying to save you rest of you races that's on this planet. Which the ones that got some sort of a sense that understand what's actually happening. What's actually happening. That day, you could have took pictures of the sky, and over any fireworks, you would have saw our star family. They are shutting this planet completely down. Now I'm ready to play a video for you. Now this video here just further underlines my point. And now they even got a NASA spokesperson on here trying to cover up the red iron oxide dust. Because you know why? Mars is completely enveloped. You can continue to think that you're human all you want. You can continue to think that you're from Africa all you want. When all the compasses when all the compasses point to all the energy in the north. What's wrong with you? Wake up to your greatness, my people. We are not humans. We've never been. We don't die. We don't even know what death is. We have been taught that. I'm ready to play this video. Now I want you to, as they speak, and I want you to look at the hybrid artificial race, the spokesperson from NASA, and she's lying.
Making its way across the ocean from Africa could affect people who have trouble breathing.
That Saharan dust brings its share of pros and cons. Channel 2's Ryan Korsgaard is joining us live now with a closer look at that. Ryan?
Hey, if you're out here running or walking and you have breathing problems, you will probably notice it. But on the other hand, there are big positives as well. The only dust in the air right now at Memorial Park is what runners kick up while hitting the trails. But Saharan dust is making its way all the way to Texas. Here's how it works. Winds carry the dust about 3,000 miles across the Atlantic. The particles are small, about 1/10 the size of a human hair. But the plumes are huge, big enough for NASA to track from space.
Dust from Africa comes up from the desert, gets caught up in the atmosphere.
KPRC 2 meteorologist Britta Merwin says that this happens every year. The dust will aggravate breathing for some.
It brings dust particulate, which is, of course, hard to breathe in, so air quality goes down when it actually arrives.
The dust comes from the world's largest desert. It's nearly 3 million square miles. That's nearly the size of the continental U.S. NASA says about 182 million pounds of dust will leave Africa every year. NASA says the amount changes depending on the rainfall south of the Sahara. But there's a bonus. Britta says the dust can also reduce the chance of tropical storms.
Having a little dust and dry air in the Atlantic, it's in our favor. Keeps that hurricane development down.
This red iron oxide dust is breaking down. It's building up inflammation on your lungs, your kidneys, your liver. It's building it all up inside of your body. Inflammation. And all other races need antibiotics. Antibiotics. And the moment they come off the antibiotics, they need it even more. It's even worse. The planet, nature, your sun, his binary twin, Mother Universe, is showing you, my people, that this belongs to us. Belongs to you, black woman. It belongs to you. That same dust that covered Mars is going to cover Mother Earth. We're going to walk outside, I'm telling you, my people, and the sky is going to be completely red. For you jokers that want to say I'm fear-mongering, for you jokers that say I need a queen, I'm doing this for women, you sick, my brother. You are the first to go. Why was it so important, the number 144 inside the Bible? Why was that number so important? 144. Huh? Because they don't need 1.8 billion to repopulate this planet. And they damn sure don't need the male. You better wake up. Sickening. This red iron oxide dust is going to cover Earth at night. Everyone is going to breathe it in. Why you think, brothers, listen to me, my brothers and sisters, why you think that heart attacks is happening now so young? Look at the ones that's smoking cigarettes and drinking liquor. Those are the ones that's having heart attacks right now and strokes. Look at it. It don't make a difference what other races they can eat. They can eat all alkaline food. All other races don't make a difference what happens to them. What they eat, what they put inside their vessel. It's over for them. But I'm telling you, look at our brothers and sisters who drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes and them Black and Milds and all that other black cigarette shit. Look at them. And look at when they walk. I got shortness of breath. Why is it hard for me to breathe? You're passing out. Why? Talk to me. Huh? Because you're not alkaline in your vessel. And guess what? The planet is going to change regardless if you want to change or not. Regardless if you want to change or not. Now you continue to stay in your ego. Continue to do that. Continue to not look at each one and teach one. That's what you do. Continue not to do that. Peace, love, and light to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely starseeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the God in me. I see you. I love you, my people.